Hello, everyone, and welcome to Telione Season 2, Episode 57. In the last episode, our adventurers, the Sunbringers, finally got to regroup once more after Enos leaving for a little while to bring the Stoormmane Tribe back towards Carleone. After meeting up, there was a discussion of trust, or the lack thereof, and then you guys went for final supplies within the city capital of Carleone. Noticing that it seems to be a little bit more overgrown than the last time you were here. Noticing flowers don't seem right. They look different from the normal world's flowers and such. You all went to Magic for the Mindless, broke in using the fingernail of Giltesh, ransacked a lot of stuff, didn't take any of the money, turned in the Hydra quest to the Ganis, fixed Korakhan a little bit with the weirdness that was happening to him, picked up Targrim Fellhammer from his forge, because he was very excited to go on a trip and leave the city. He had no issues with it. Made your way over to the Inquiry, where you picked up the King, Queen, their somewhat guard person, Wakia, and General Aubrey Masterflower. Masha said, "I'm not going with you," and vanished into the mists. You then go back to Magic for the Mindless because these magical bulbs seem to have been forming on top of it. Being the curious fellows that you are, you hit it and watched as it made a very large explosion of kinds, absolutely eviscerating a large chunk of the mountain that Magic for the Mindless was on, and the shop a little bit. Making a very quick escape out of Carleone, being chased by Helena and her giant treants. You all made it out after getting fairly squished by giant vines that were wrapping around the city. And where we had finished off, Wakia took the ship in a bottle out of her coat, tossed it into the water, and you watched as a genie effect of smoke came out of the bottle as it came spiraling back to her, as you now see the Loyal Watcher, the ship of Wakia, right in front of you. What do you all want to do with your new ship?
Cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Burn that shit to the ground.
It failed the dexterity saving throw. Roll damage.
Oh shit! No. What if it? I wish you said it succeeded. I would have cried.
Well, a 10 minus 3, so
Oh.
I don't know what the stats of this ship are.
You said it was called the Loyal Watcher.
The Loyal Watcher, correct.
Cool.
An interesting name.
Ooh, echoes. Love that. The Loyal Watcher. Yeah, you have your entire crew in front of you. All 29 of you now. The main issue is getting Grenjar on this ship at the moment.
Fuck. Is it a size thing, or is he just refusing to go on?
It's a size thing, because there's no rope ladder big enough for him to get onto this ship. Because of the size of the ship, it is a fairly large ship, if I remember how big it is. Where's the size of this ship? I wrote it down somewhere. It sits about 35 feet out of the water itself. It's 120 feet in length and about 30 feet wide. So it is a fair-sized ship. It is one of the warships that they used in the Underdark. So it can't be summoned in extreme shallow water. It has to have a good amount of space.
So we'll probably have to take little boats out, like one by one, to get to the ship.
Correct. Which I don't think any of you have boats.
How far in the shore is it? I could swim. We can swim.
It's probably like 100 feet out.
I don't have reduce, so I don't know what we're doing about Grimjar.
Ooh, that's unfortunate, because you were the one
Yeah.
person that had it.
Yeah, that was I was thinking
Okay.
about it the whole time, and I was like, "Ooh, so we needed pass without a trace because you know what spell I switched it out."
So if I glance through the Matrium book spells that I gathered,
Mm-hmm.
one of those could solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
But would it still be able for me to transfer into my own later on, or is it like
Since it's a
like
book,
this-
yes.
Okay, cool.
I will still ask you to make an intelligence check, because you don't use spell books.
Fine by me.
So give me intelligence plus your proficiency. So I believe it's going to be a plus 8 or 9. What's your proficiency modifier right now? 4?
Ooh boy,
So plus 8.
I think so.
Fur.
Yeah.
Plus fur.
Fuck, that's a 10.
Yeah. You start reading through the book, you find the section with the spell telekinesis in it, and you have 5th level spells, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You're trying to read it, but for whatever reason, towards the middle of it, it starts to go in between Common and Elvish, and it starts swapping lines between which dialect it's using, which language it's using. So it makes it a little bit harder to figure out everything that you need about it, because I don't believe you speak Elvish.
No, I do not.
I do.
Okay.
If you need help.
Because could I get some of that help action?
You also have an
I-
inspiration point, Gildash.
I do as well. But I'd rather save that if I could.
I'll give the help action.
Okay,
We're going
because
to
you
the
know
ocean.
Elvish, you can absolutely help translate for Giltesh and try and figure out all the aspects of it. Does telekinesis require things?
14.
I'll say that's good enough.
Swag.
Because you could just keep trying it over and over again anyway.
It does not. It's just verbal and somatic.
That is dog shit. I hate that. Every time. And what's the range of it?
60 feet. So it's like I would,
Okay.
and it's a concentration of up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So would that be physically possible for us to get onto a small boat while I have Grinjar floating midair behind us? within
while you're just
60
force holding Grenjar above
Yes.
you?
Can we get from the shore to the boat within 10 minutes?
Yeah. You see Wakey is already halfway there. She's just walking on the water.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
First, I don't know why I thought you said Sartine for a second. I was like,
Sartine's just
what?
levitating herself over the water.
Yeah, I was about to be really fucking scared. Okay.
Yeah, like as soon as the boat got summoned, you could see Wakey got extremely excited. Just went and just sprinted as fast as she could, which she can move 200. She can move 120 feet in a round if she wants to.
Ooh.
So she just gets the boat instantly. You see her start to undo some ropes and stuff, and a rowboat drops down. She brings it over. I can take like 4 people, and we can get some of the other rowboats if that's what we need to do.
Can I do some kind of medicine check on her to see just kind of where her mental state is and to see how she's
how is her
doing?
brain?
Sure, you can both make medicine checks.
Guess it would help if I'm actually on my thing, so I know what my modifier is.
This thing is so bright.
So
it's
that's
just
gonna be
shining in
a
my eyes.
12 for
Okay.
me.
It's going to be a 16 for me.
For Eleonora, she seems about the same as she was 2 weeks ago. For Kai, gauging off of the information you had last time you saw her from now, she's only a little bit worse. She's not much farther gone than she was before.
Okay. Alright.
Which, as you remember, she was having like minor seizures and other issues when she was getting closer to going to bed.
But relatively the same, but a little worse, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like it's not like... It's hard to tell because she's so excited to go back on a boat.
Okay. Well, if you need the help, and I'm not. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We can do this plan. Yes.
Alistair walks over. I can also help bring boats back if we need to.
I think that would be a good idea.
We're happy you're here.
I just glare at him.
At least some of you are, so he can just feel the hole burning into the back of his head from Eleonora. So, who's going on the first rowboat? Alistair,
I'll go.
Enos.
I guess I'll go too.
Eleonora.
Is that 4 already?
That's
or is
3
that-
because Wakia can just walk on water, so she's gonna walk back.
But Giltesh has to go with Grinjar, right?
He can just
Yeah,
pick
but-
up Granjar, yeah.
Yeah, Grinjar's not really like on a boat. per
Oh, we
se.
can take him.
That's true.
Yeah, we can take him first. So you can take Grinjar already.
Yeah,
Would,
so
would that be leaving Grinjar alone on a boat? Oh,
It would be leaving him with Wakia potentially and Alistair.
And I'm there.
No, because we're
I'll
gonna
say-
take the other rowboats back.
Yeah, you gotta
How
bring
many-
boats back.
How many?
Yeah,
how many rowboats do we have?
4 total.
I could just
Oh, okay.
I could just stay on the boat.
Just
Yeah.
pulling that number out of
Mid-air.
nowhere.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
canon.
We can do
Does
that.
telekinesis last for how long?
10
10
minutes.
minutes
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
until
we can do
some more
that.
people get over there, or if things get out of hand, I'll just resilience sphere his ass.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
That's a big sphere. You said there's one more space on the boat, I guess.
Yeah.
The rowboat, and I'll go in it. I could fly, but I'll just go in it then.
Yeah. Alistair will take the row. That's going to be a 24. You guys get there very quickly.
Wow.
And you're able to get the rest of the boats, move on, and collect the entire Stoormmane Tribe. I'm not going to make us go through 5 events of us moving boats.
No, roll the dice.
You all die. It's crazy.
Damn.
Man, no one saw the meteor coming, not even with Kai's perception.
That's fine.
I thought his anxiety would have helped. Ugh.
Oh, I forgot. That's an additional plus 10. I completely forgot about that. The meteor had a 40 stealth, though.
Sneaky me too.
You guys all get onto the boat, and you probably have to spend most of the rest of the day, the next like 8 hours or so, learning how a boat works.
Okay.
Boat work.
Because this bitch ain't gonna move otherwise. Grenjar will be posted up at one of the sails. He can't control any of the rigging because his hands are 4 times bigger than the rigging itself.
Oh, buddy.
And I don't know if we classified who was going to be doing that. Did I even put it on here? Sails. We only have Grenjar. Perfect. We're so good at this, guys.
Uh-oh.
We do have the 3 extra. We do have Tement, Poulage, and Satali that could all do rigging.
Sounds good.
Yeah, a lot of people can
Alex
just
is
learn
fine,
it if
so.
you want to. Because like, at the moment, Wakia feels okay enough to take control of the boat itself. The boat has 2 large masts. It has the red and gold sails that you are very familiar with General Stoormmane. And
Yeah, fuck him.
okay, he was not a good guy. I cannot tell anyone that he was good. And the boat also has a propeller system in the bottom back of it, just in case you are going straight into the wind. You can just raise sails all the way up, but still move with a propeller.
I want to go down there and start learning like the mechanisms of like what makes the propeller go, just in case something happens and it shuts down.
Okay. So you can kind of be more of like the engineer, like learning the engineer aspects of the ship. If that's what
So
you want.
I think I'm navigator, so I
Yeah.
want to at least if shit hits the fan, I want to be able to potentially repair this.
Which there's plenty of other people that could also be navigator, as I had
Cool.
put down here in my long list of giving people jobs. So yeah, you can spend some time just looking over all the mechanisms and stuff like that, trying to figure out how it functions and stuff like that. Give me an intelligence check,
Okay.
which looks like it's a flat roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use enhance ability on myself.
Okay,
And is that advantage on intelligence checks?
correct. You would get advantage on intelligence checks for an hour.
Cool. Flat rolls only. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad.
If you have Arcana, you can use Arcana.
Oh, okay. I think I actually do. So that makes it even better. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Like a lot of things recently, this seems to have a very small arcane core where it basically powers itself because it's a propeller that it kind of like I could immediately like a water wheel kind of propeller. So it builds its own energy to keep the power source going. It's just a matter of telling it whether it needs to be on or off. And at the moment, it's in an off state because you guys aren't really moving at the moment.
Okay.
But it's a rather simple mechanic. They realized that people that were working on these ships were not going to be very bright sometimes. So very simple mechanics, and you have an idea of how it functions, and if it does run out of power, how to kind of recharge it, even though that'd be on the outside of the ship to do so.
Okay.
What does other people want to learn how to do in the first 8 hours of ship work?
Pull the dog. Just a little check, because I don't know. I feel honestly, Giltesh would like to try to start transferring some stuff because that's going to take a long time.
Okay.
But
Because at the moment you're looking at quartermaster.
which that was like that's the supply.
Yes,
right?
and you can do your job very quickly. You go and check the supply area. It is empty.
Oh fuck. Wait.
So food supply empty, water supply empty,
Yeah. We don't have
cannon supply. You got a good amount of those. Those don't go bad.
Okay. So, should we, in theory,
Go back to the city.
go back and buy supplies? Because I thought those were going to be on the boat.
The
Well,
boat has
you
been in
see
Wakia's
here.
pocket for almost 2 months now.
There may or may not be one of us who has the spell create food and water. But it is only enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids
Okay.
for 24 hours.
And we have 30.
So,
You
What
would
level
have to.
spell is that?
could I theoretically do it
Not a high level
twice?
one. Yeah, you can.
I have enough spells for it, so.
Then-
Damn! Actually, no, I can't do it, because I did remove curse, so I can only do it once.
Oh, it's a 3rd level spell? Yikes.
Yeah. Can you purify? We can always fish for food.
You also have a
That'd be
lot of
purified.
people in this group that might be able to do stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, gather everybody on the deck.
Okay?
I like to call a
The
meeting.
Calder King and Queen do not come onto the deck.
Pussies.
Okay.
Well, I
You
guess
know what?
that's people we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, they sustain themselves on blood, so it's fine.
So I would like to call anybody to the deck.
Okay.
And I will stand up on top of like I don't know what's the proper terminology for that. I'm looking at my boat terminology real quick.
You want to stand on the 4 something?
Yeah, foremast.
Yeah, the foremast
No,
is
the
towards
forecastle.
the forecastle is like the front of the ship where the two of the harpoons are.
Yeah.
Up here
so
near where the front mast is, the foremast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be up there, and I'm gonna be like, is there anybody on this ship who could potentially create food and or water?
Give me a persuasion check.
Like, I don't need to persuade people to
No, for the
create
person that
food.
the person that has the spell, you need to persuade.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You also need to persuade me.
Excuse me?
Well,
Is that a threat?
I can put the camera
Yes.
down, but that is a nat 20 with a +0.
Perfect. Mother immediately kind of looks in your general direction. She can't see you because she's still blind for the most part.
Oh, I am too.
Well, I did bring some supplies with me to grow some foods and vegetables for us if we would need to. I can go into where the kitchen eating quarters are and start planting those, but that would still take some time to make the food.
Kai,
I
do you
can
have
only
any...
sustain us halfway. Some people might have to go hungry or will have to ration.
I have plant growth, so that might help with that situation.
I'll say Kai, if Kai could potentially increase the
Fertility of the
decrease amount
soil.
time, yeah, then we could, between Eleanor's spell and Kai being able to speed up the growing process, we might be able to get a nice little farm going.
Or I could just cast the spell as well. As you see, Vrel is just kind of standing next to the stairs.
That would be wonderful.
It might
don't
not
think it
taste the best, but it would sustain you, I presume.
That is all we're looking for right now, because I did not foresee the boat not having rations.
Another thing I should mention, because Grenjar is a size larger than you, he eats 4 times as much as you. So he counts as 4 people.
Ooh.
Damn.
So
Ooh.
what if between the two food spellcasters, Kai, if you could potentially just create food for Grenjar with plant growth.
These are gonna be plants. I don't know what he.
Grenjar,
It's gonna be trolley.
what do you enjoy eating?
Meat.
What if, in theory, we
I'm sorry,
did
there's
not?
no pantries.
Yeah.
and
What if
meat
we, in
trees.
theory, did not have meat?
We could sacrifice George.
Grenjar, I didn't mean it. Grenjar, I'm sorry.
He
I'm
just
sorry.
starts crying.
You can take mine. I'll take vegetables.
I could just cast it multiple times. I can create meat and water. I do not care.
Oh, well, that would be wonderful.
We could also fish, you know, just so you guys don't have to waste your magic
Yeah, we
every
could try
day.
to
Just
gather
try to-
supplies, but if we
Yeah,
come
yeah,
up
yeah.
we come up short, we have backup.
On slow days.
Aubrey pipes up. Well, maybe we'll find a merchant ship or someone that has supplies while we're out there. That could be some hope. I don't know how many ships would still be in the sea at the moment.
Wait, there's merchant ships?
Also, be wonderful.
Ships
Yes.
that sell stuff in the ocean? I've never been in the
Well,
ocean.
it's
Sorry.
more of their cargo ships, but if we pay the right price, they will give us stuff.
But there are
Um,
also pirates.
Correct.
So we do not know if every boat we see is friendly.
And you just
And you
see
could just see Eleanor like looking around uneasily at the water, just
I've never been in the water.
yeah, Wakia like bounces around when she hears the word pirate. That's right.
Oh boy.
I have in my desk somewhere. I think I have wanted posters of some of the pirates that are in this general area. Yeah, if you'd want to see them to know what you're up against, I'm fine with that. It's good to know what dangers are out there, to know what ships to look for.
Sure. Please.
That would be wonderful.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dan, but wasn't she writing a book or something? Wikia?
I
Before.
have no idea.
No, that
I remember
was...
something when we were talking to her when she was dead.
Oh,
Something
I
like
was-
that.
I said there was somebody at the camp that was writing a book.
Rija was writing
Rija.
about
Yes.
the Stoormmane Tribe.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Totally got
remember
information.
Wakia writing a book.
I don't believe so. Well, I wasn't
I
there,
don't think
so
I remember getting the card from her forever ago.
Yeah.
I'm really going to be zero up on that one because I do not know.
Different
That's
character,
fine.
different notes.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's right. I did not erase my previous notes, but I started a new page.
It's fine.
I know what Giltesh knows.
What other things can we go over preliminarily? So that was kind of what Guild Touch was up to. You did your quartermaster job, figured out who could make supplies for the group and stuff like that. So you could spend the next 7-ish hours starting to work on your puzzle cube, because there is barrels and stuff, but they're just all empty or have rotting food in them.
Yeah, I will try. I will start carving out chunks of wood from a barrel, and if Wakia has a problem, I will financially compensate her.
Okay. She doesn't see you doing it because she has to stay up top because she's captain.
Excellent. Fool.
I thought Aubrey was captain.
I ixnayed that because Aubrey doesn't know how to drive a boat.
Good. Fair. That makes sense.
She has
It
no
does make
idea.
sense.
She's a general. That's not her job.
It does make sense.
She's just paying really close attention to Wakia in case.
I guess I'll just go up to Aubrey and Wakia. Where can I be of most help? I am somewhat familiar with ships. Just not any as big as this one.
Well, if you're familiar with ships, then I don't see why you wouldn't just try and take the first mate spot. At the moment, I'm doing it just because I have to babysit. But having a second eye to learn everything is always helpful.
Okay, is there anything I can do right now?
Just watch Wakia closely and how she does all of her calling outs to people on board the ship, to understand what it means to be a captain, what calls you have to make sure the sails are in the right spots, and everything like that.
Who?
I think I can do that.
Yeah, we're typically going to be in charge of making sure that the top deck stays in the best condition possible.
Who's speaking? Who's speaking right now?
Aubrey.
Funny. She said babysitting.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. It took me a while.
Does it say nothing?
I wanted to make sure that it was Aubrey before I said anything.
Enos, what do you want to get up to in this 8 hours of learning how boat work?
Honestly, I don't know. We put me down as Master Gunner, so it's literally just me yelling fire.
Mm-hmm. But you do have to get permission from first mate or captain for that.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk up to them and ask as well, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll walk up to Wakia. No, Master Flower, Aubrey. And just, I've never really been on a boat. I don't know what to do exactly.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm kind of worried about with this tribe that you've brought onto my ship.
We've never
Is
been on-
most of them are turning green.
Yeah, we don't do good in water. I don't think.
Great. Love that for us.
But we're tough, and we'll figure it out.
Yep, and if you gotta throw up, I'd prefer if it was off the ship. Feed
I
some of the
hope not.
fish. Maybe attract bigger fish to eat. Who knows?
Yeah. I hope they don't. I hope we don't, because we barely have food as is. So. But where do you think I'd be the most useful?
I'm not sure. You look strong enough to work the sails, cannons, really anything. I don't know the complete inner workings of how these ships function. I've been on them a couple of times, but I've never enjoyed my time on there. Neither does the robot. He can't really find an equilibrium, so he just kind of falls over sometimes.
What is the just? I'm looking at the boat info. What is for DM main? What is main deck anti-invasion?
Basically, people that would be on the main deck just as protectors in case something came onto the ship.
Cool.
So like
Do we have anything?
an Alistair, you, anyone that has good combat training would be good in that. It's basically
Yeah.
the first responders to getting boarded.
Yeah, I'll probably fill that out in there. Well, I mean, man, I don't know. I could just go fish. Is there any fish this close to the shore?
Would Enos know anything about fishing?
You would know about spear fishing, probably.
Yeah.
Aggressive fishing, gun fishing.
Yeah. There's spears in this boat, right? There's a harpoon.
There's harpoons, yeah.
So I could tie the harpoon to an actual like.
Most of
rope.
them already are tied to ropes.
Oh, perfect! It works out.
The 4 main harpoons all have ropes tied to the first shot, and there's a small container of extra harpoon shots just in case.
Cool.
The idea for the harpoons is they are shooting pullback type harpoons for collection. Or to really fucking hurt someone if you shoot it at another ship.
So yes, very
Okay.
aggressive fishing.
If you want to help out Giltesh with trying to start stocking up on food, that could be helpful.
Yeah, I'll
potentially.
just as the days pass, I'll probably switch around from task to task depending on where I'm needed most.
And if you learn enough, you could also just be a first mate and just be fairly ambidextrous about where you go.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know very much. I'm trying to be as helpful as I can. This whole leading thing is new to me.
Master Gunner spot would be good for anyone that is any type of leader, anyone that has control over the very large people on the boat.
Okay.
What is this static? Who is staticking right now? It's crazy. It's distracting me.
Yeah, just tell me what I have to do.
For what? Just anything in general?
Oh, you said Master Gunner.
What
is
yes.
What is that?
The Master Gunner makes sure the cannoneers and the powder monkeys are aimed in the correct direction of where they're shooting, and they are loaded properly, and they fire on the cue of the Master Gunner.
Okay, I could do that since technically, I guess I am leading them. This whole leading thing is.
Unless you gave
Anyway.
leadership back to 10.
I don't know about that yet. Don't think about it. He's still healing.
He's alright at this point.
Enos just likes the power.
Yeah, I was gonna say just a little bit of
Wasn't greed for it.
The next couple hours is Wakia very slowly explaining how all the different jobs are kind of working, how to get the sails into the right position and stable and all that stuff. Grenjar's just like grabbing the bottom sail bar once it gets locked in place, like a bunch of stuff like that. And by the time 8 p.m. starts to roll around, you guys are comfortable enough to leave the area you are in. Sartine grabs 2 of the cannoneers and goes over to where the anchor is and starts pulling up the anchor so you don't leave with the anchor down, because that would be very bad. And you all start to coast away from the coast and find yourself into slightly deeper waters after a few minutes of moving rather slowly, as Weikia is calling out different commands of how to move the sails to make sure they're facing the wind or against the wind, whatever you want to call it, and to make sure we are going the right direction. She goes over left and right, which I've already forgot which one is. One's port, one's starboard. And what are we doing for the night? Are we going through the night?
I think we should get as far away from Carleone as we can.
Maybe the first night we keep sailing.
Okay.
just in case.
Which would mean the first day everyone would have exhaustion. The whole crew would.
We'll be fine. We can get over it.
Do we
I
have
was
enough
gonna
people to-
roll checks to see if our crew understood what their jobs were. That's a 50-50 start. That's not getting much better. I don't know why I roll, it just makes me sad. And, okay. Yeah, you're moving about half speed at the moment.
Cool.
With everyone still trying to figure out how everything works.
I mean, do we have enough people for a skeleton night crew?
Potentially.
2 shifts.
But the issue is everyone's already been up this entire day. So whoever the skeleton crew
okay.
is will get a point of exhaustion.
That's true. Oh god. Something tells me the
Is
king
Weikia
not gonna
staying
do
up?
shit.
She probably will, because she's pretty hyped up about being back on a boat.
Is she also probably a little scared about going to sleep? Since that's
No,
when
she
her
doesn't seem to
symptoms
have any
worsen.
fear about that.
Okay.
My vote is for sleeping, honestly, and then taking watches during the night.
I think
I can stay up here with Weikia for first watch just to make sure everything goes okay. Would it be possible for us to sail a few hours and then like anchor?
Yeah, you could go
farther
for
away
like
from
2 or
sea?
3 hours without risking exhaustion. Because it gives you guys a good trial run of what you're able to do. So you make it. Oh god, these notes are extensive over here. What is the speed? What do we had here? You're going at half pace, so you make it almost 6 miles off of coast.
Is that determined by like how well
Yeah, because
people
like
know
you
what
would.
they're doing or the weather?
This time it was because of how well people figured out what they were doing. Since it's their first trial run, you guys are going at half speed with just neutral everything at the moment. Because people are still kind of screwing up which way the sails are supposed to be, because some of them don't know their lefts and rights very well. Especially Grenjar, who's playing with one of the sails.
Oh,
Can we say, as I'm like, since I'm just first mate for now and I'm still learning stuff, can I help with sails since I'm typically
Yeah.
on deck anyway?
Yeah, you can learn sails for this time being. Which is, there's the length rope, which determines how high the sails are, if we're going to be at half mast, full mast, or all the way up. Then there's also like reels that determine how the pitch of these sails as well. Oh man, I'm so glad I played Sea of Thieves. I know a little bit about a boat.
Mhm.
I have too many hours at Sea of Thieves. So Eleonora's taking first watch. There is a crow's nest as well on the main mast in the center of the ship.
Yeah, once everyone's kind of off deck, except I guess Wakey and whatever people stay up,
Mm-hmm.
who would necessarily be on top of the deck?
That's up to you all. Who do you want as skeleton crew for the first night?
I thought we were gonna let everyone sleep the first night,
Yeah,
and
I
then
thought
Oh,
we were
we're,
on
we're just
skeleton.
gonna we're just gonna go full bald.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to. Yeah, we don't want anyone to have exhaustion tomorrow. So we'll figure out the skeleton crew. We'll let them sleep in, and then figure out the rest.
Okay.
We're just gonna take watches for this night.
Okay.
Just
So
nice.
you just
Yeah.
drop anchor and have one person watching the warship. Let's go.
Well, Wakey is also watching,
Wakey
right?
is awake too,
Yeah,
right?
Wakey is awake, but she's just giddy and kind of moving around, starting to actually check over a bunch of things. She finds the pile of broken barrels from Giltesh.
Oh. I don't know.
I was gonna say, once everyone's like below deck, I want to give my wings a trial run to see if I can get up to the crow's nest with them.
Okay.
Could I, before she does that, I was gonna wait till everybody leaves to go walk up to Eleonora.
Oh no.
And suplex her through the ship.
She's gonna
Splitting
be
it
able
in
to
half.
jump off the crow's nest and just like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Just as everybody's walking down to sleep, I'll wait for a moment to see like when Eleanor's basically by herself, and I'll walk up to her and I'm like, "Can I talk to you?"
Yeah, I guess. What's up?
Just walk with me, and then I'll walk to the very front of the boat.
Okay. To the edge of the forecastle.
There you go.
To the
Don't keep my
King
name
of the
Are we
out
gonna
world.
have a Titanic Rose and Jack moment?
No, we're not. We're definitely not.
We're about to watch a genocide.
Kaka,
Yeah.
keep my name out of it. Kaka.
William Smithington, is that you?
Can you just tell me where the weapon is? What was that?
Like that it didn't go through either time. I think she said why.
You said
Yeah,
what?
I read her lips.
Okay. Because I need to know. Eleonora, that weapon is part of my history, my tribe.
You know, it is a cursed item.
It may be cursed, but do you trust me?
I don't know if I do anymore.
Why?
Because you have no clue what that weapon could do to you.
Forget about the weapon. Do you trust me?
And she looks just, I guess, down at my feet. Sorry, I can't differentiate between first and third person, I guess. And then I'll just look out over the water with, like, the stars kind of reflecting, I guess. I don't know what I trust anymore, Enos. 3 months ago, maybe 3 months, all I knew was the little stretch of land between the mountains and Duronta. I knew exactly how to be devoted to Eldath. And I knew exactly what my life was going to look like. And now here we are, on a boat, not knowing if the world will still be here tomorrow. Not knowing if the world as we know it will ever return.
But you know that I would do anything to keep you safe, right?
But you failed.
I failed before. I have. I won't deny it. I'm still learning and trying to grow stronger.
Enos, I
Much
have
love this
died.
conversation.
Okay. I have seen my father. Do you know how hard it's been to come back?
No, I can't say that I do. I mean, I thought my father was dead for a long time, but I was lucky enough.
Every time I died, I've had to force myself to want to come back. Because it'd be so easy to just choose to be peaceful and not have to worry about any of this shit that's going on in this world. But I know I can't leave you guys. So yes, I trust you.
Brian?
But I don't trust anything else in this world other than you guys.
Trust me.
Yes.
Give me the weapon.
No.
Trust me.
I'm not giving you the weapon back, Enos.
Just... I won't use it. I just need you to trust me.
I'll work with Mother and hide it. But I'm not giving it back to you. I do not want you to have any knowledge of where it is.
I don't want to know either. Just... Can I see it? I need to know that you have it.
And I'll pull the bag of holding from my waist. It's in here. I'm not pulling it out. I don't want to touch it. I don't want you to touch it.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Can I roll an insight check on him to see if I pull it out, if he's going to try to take it from me?
Sure. And then Enos, give me a persuasion or deception. Do not tell us which.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was in the forest.
Crazy. Interesting.
I probably have no plus to this, do I?
I doubt it.
Nope. I rolled a 16 though.
I think he's... I don't know. I got a 7.
You have no idea. You just see how focused in he is on you right now, and it's really hard to tell what his next move is going to be.
I'm gonna just... I don't like the fact that I'm cornered right now, so I'm just gonna start moving.
Well, you guys could have been
this
just
way.
like next to each other like that.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
necessarily cornered.
I was like, I don't like being cornered.
You know, the choke hold you off the ship.
Hey, yo. Why do you want to see it so badly?
Well, one, because you lied to me. You said you left it in the woods. I need to know that you're telling me the truth.
You also realize that there were other people around who may have wanted to try to take it for themselves.
Not right now. It's just us.
Technically, it's never just us.
I don't know if
I
you're
guess-
speaking for me or for you. We both have people
I'll
watching this. I'll tell.
I guess I'll reach in the bag of holding and very carefully pull it out.
Okay. You see the very gnarly looking Morning Star get pulled out of the bag of holding.
There.
Eleanor, I trust you more than anything. and I'm gonna try and take it from her.
Okay.
Do I have a chance to react
It's,
first, or does he have a?
This is basically a grapple check. Or I guess this would be a disarm. Let me look up the rules for disarming. You're just gonna rip her arm off. Let's see what happens.
Literally.
Better be raging.
Fucking Gollum, the precious.
Disarm, oppose strength or dex check.
Can I cast? Oh, can I tell that he's coming at me?
Not with the insight, no.
So what do I roll?
Strength or dex. I
Would
guess
it
it'd be
be too late to
athletics
try to
versus
cast?
acrobatics.
Would it be too late to try to cast Hold Person on him?
You guys are right next to each other. He does not have to go far.
Okay, you said I could do athletics or acrobatics.
Correct, against Enos's athletics or acrobatics.
I fucking hate you.
Can I rage?
No. If she
No,
can't
okay.
do her thing, which would be
Okay.
a
That's
deal.
fair. Oh, that's there's no way. I rolled an 18 plus 9.
Out of 14.
You rip blood bomb into your hands. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Do I get her +3, or does she hate me too much right now?
No, you don't get me. You don't get it right now.
15.
Nothing happens, I was just fucking with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Enos.
Okay, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
The boat hasn't even moved. Well, it has, but
Ooh, okay. 16. I don't have a plus. I don't know. I keep looking.
Fuck!
get out.
Fuck you, Enos. I'll just, like, as you rip it, I'll just scream no and try to hold on to it as soon as I can. And do I have any levels that I can spend as I scream?
Sure, you have some.
Oh god.
Could I spend 2?
Sure.
I forgot what I roll.
You have to hit first, is kind of how it works.
Oh.
Or if, yeah, I'm not gonna let the scream happen again, because this is a different moment.
Okay, actually, if he pulls it from me, then all bets are off. I'm just gonna stab him.
Cool, cool. Great.
Whoa.
I needed initiative from you two.
Okay.
Did she scream? Did this or no?
Yeah, she screamed, but
Can we roll to see if we wake up?
yeah, you guys can both roll perception at disadvantage.
If I come down there, Eleanor, that's all I have to say. If I come down there,
I'll say DC 17.
DC 17, I just hit an 18 with disadvantage.
Okay. You are in
I'm
your
down there,
room
what?
on the next floor down.
Okay.
How you doing,
I'm
Giltesh?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, you didn't get 2 natural 20s to be able to just succeed?
No, I'm good. I'm just down there like.
Yeah, you said the puzzle
I'm in
cube
my-
on your chest, a broken barrel
Yeah.
on your other side.
Yeah, I'm just in my honk shoe era.
Okay.
Let them do whatever they want to do.
I'm just waking up just like, what's all the commotion?
You
And I just
are
think,
very far away from them.
oh, I'm not that close. Okay, then I'm just
No,
making my way
no,
to
they
that
are on
direction.
a very far end of the ship, and you are in the ship.
Okay, I'm just walking in that direction.
Yeah, you will probably get there in about 2 rounds. So I need initiatives from Enos and Eleonora.
I rolled a
18.
15.
Just so dumb.
Okay.
I know. This is
Oh, wait, Kia, why'd you roll like dog shit? So up first is Eleonora then.
Wait.
You
I
have
think
advantage.
I do have advantage. Oh yeah, I got that. I got that last level.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
because you guys
advantage.
are level 10. I forget what level you guys are.
Yeah.
Well, let me open Wake Kia's sheets.
Yeah, it's actually worse.
Kick
So
some
we'll stick with a
people's ass.
15. Stick with the 15.
Okay. Eleonora, you are up first.
I guess I'm just gonna go to try to slash. Probably like the muscle of his forearm. I don't want to hurt him seriously, but I want to get it enough to where he'll drop.
I want to hurt him seriously. I'm gonna aim for an artery.
No, I'm talking about like the top of the muscle, like here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go for it. Make your attack.
Muscle.
That's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ, that's gonna hurt.
Beautiful. Okay.
You better fight like you're about to die. She's fighting like she's about to die.
And you still want to spend 2 levels?
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
No, not yet.
Someone's backing down
I
real quick.
I might do a smite though. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's so much worse. That is so much worse than what you were going to do. Okay. And you're stabbing with dagger?
So that's gonna be. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's a 9 with crit. No, I won't make him go more insane. Yeah, I'll just do a divine smite.
Okay. So roll the d8s and double them.
I double the d8s.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's 26 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so you just took 35 points of damage, Enos.
Cool. Lovely.
Does he let go of it?
Make a Constitution saving throw, Enos.
Easy. Easy peasy. I should stop
It's
saying
gonna
shit,
be
that was
DC 17 because half of the damage.
And
Ooh.
you don't get an additional +3 from me anymore.
I figured. It's fine. I rolled an 11 plus 7.
So 18 just succeeds. Still holding on to blood bomb in his hand.
Have a good call.
Okay, then I'll go for another dagger attack.
Okay. Same arm.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll go for that one.
Cool.
That one will not hit.
Cool. Cool.
And then let's see what I have for bonus action. I really don't have much for bonus action.
All right. You still have movement.
Wait, let me see. Can I cast Sanctuary on myself?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Because I know Enos does not have good wisdom. And it
Okay.
is not a concentration spell.
Correct, but if he hits you or if you attack again, it goes away.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Enos, you were up next.
Cool. I'll just look Eleanor in the eyes as I toss Blood Woman to the ocean.
Yo.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Kia's turn.
Oh, I forgot Waikio's here.
Is she has enough movement to get all the way over here. She uses a key point to double her movement. She can get over to you with 120 feet of movement. And she's going to swing at Eleonora, so she's doing a wisdom saving throw first. Hiya! 9. Good. So that means she just has to aim the attack at someone else, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, God.
So the attack's gonna go towards Enos.
I should have raged.
That's going to be a 19 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's so
Oh,
awesome.
oh, she's stunning me. Stunning. Okay. 18 plus 7. 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
25.
Yeah. Interesting. What else can she do? She'll.
Does it still do damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like it's gonna be a lot, is it? 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And she can't attack you at all now, Eleonora.
I think she gets to reroll it every turn.
Okay.
She's gonna keep punching us.
No, I'm just watching him just take it and throw it in the ocean. I just drop the dagger and step back.
Okay. So, are we all good then? What did you just toss overboard?
Something bad.
Oh, it still says George under your name. Let me fix that.
Oh. Something bad. Something that shouldn't be on this ship.
Oh. Okay. Are we all good then?
I think so. I'll just look at Eleonora. Are we good?
I'm just like in shock and like the realization hitting that I didn't trust Enos. Just we're it's fine. I'm gonna go finish the watch.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Did I just make it to the ship?
Yeah, you go to the top of the deck as you see Eleonora and Enos kind of splitting directions, and Wei Qi is also just walking away.
Actually, before I leave, I don't know if I physically like show that I'm about to do lay on hands, but if there's a way I could like reach out to like offer it almost as an apology. But I won't touch him unless he's willing for me to heal him.
I think I'll just look at you and just nod. Not necessarily. Just kind of nod.
How much damage did I do again?
35.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, only 35. Don't worry about it.
And Enos, if you look really closely, you can see that there's just tears in my eyes. But I'm not, like, looking up at you. I'm just, like... So you get 35 hit points back.
Yeah, you start to get feeling back into your arm, Enos.
There. Just whisper a thank you and go to bed.
So, Eleonora, give me perception for your watch.
Does everyone go back? I guess Waikia probably stays up, but does everyone else go back to bed? Or go to bed?
I'm stealthing now,
Okay.
and I just want to watch Eleonora.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Wait, did I already technically do a full sleep cycle or not?
No, this was before anyone
No,
went
this
to,
was
really
before
went to
anyone
sleep.
ever, like...
This was like
Okay.
as
Like,
people
in
were
the
going to
first
sleep.
5 minutes of sleeping, basically.
Okay, then I'll watch her for a little bit and then eventually sleep. That is a 21.
Okay, that's much higher than your passive, so you are watching Eleonora for a little while during her watch.
I'm just gonna... At least once Enos is off deck, I'm gonna slip my cloak off, and I'm gonna just stretch the wings out a little bit, because I've probably kept them pretty scrunched up, just not wanting them to really be visible or get in the way. And I want to see if I can fly up to the crow's nest.
Okay. Give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
A 7.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch dice, because this one's rolling like horse shit.
They're still fairly underdeveloped, especially seeing, or I guess, I'm not sure if you know that you're going to have 6 wings or not. But like you know you have at least one set, but they're not large at the moment. They're not large enough to take flight. They may be able to slow down falling slightly, but going up is a different story. As you get like maybe a foot off the ground before your back becomes sore from pushing too hard.
Okay, then I guess I'll just climb up to the crow's nest.
Yeah, as Wei Kia is just like kicking her feet, just watching you this entire time, just confused. And you get all the way up into the crow's nest. A nice 50 feet high, right 50 feet above the main ship.
Just as long as Veronester doesn't make me throw myself off.
Are you doing anything else, Alan?
I don't like that you rolled.
I'll give the men ideas.
Yeah. You doing anything in the crow's nest? Or you're just hanging out?
Just doing the watch, I guess.
Okay. Give me
And
your
the
perception check.
horizon. Let's hope this dice rolls a little better.
3.
That's a 12, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, that's a 12.
Yeah, from up there, you just feel the wind subtly going over you. Just looking out, you can see the lights of Carleone. It's very dim, but there are still lights around. You can see the castle from this distance. It's like the faintest thing that you can notice. Other than that, you don't see much else in the horizon. Wei Kia goes to bed pretty soon after the watch starts.
At this point, I kind of step out of hiding just to make myself be seen by Eleonora. And I'm guessing because she's all the way in like the navigator's position, correct? Like the crow's
No,
nest and everything.
that's not Navigator. Navigator is
that's
based
not-
off around maps in the captain's quarters.
Cool.
Navigator is the one that
Um,
plots the maps, says this is where we are going, and make sure you're on track for that.
The
Cool.
crow's nest is for the lookout, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. But instead, I'll just walk out and
Cast Fireball.
at the crow's nest. Instead, I'll just gesture to, because Eleanor is all the way up there, correct?
Mhm. 50 feet up, yes.
50 feet up. Man, I'm gonna go to sleep anyway. Fine. I'll wild shape into a giant eagle to fly up there.
You could have just been a regular eagle, but sure.
Do I realize it's him? Do I see him from the deck, or do I'm just like, damn,
His head's
all
on
of a sudden there's
fire,
a huge
yes.
bird? Okay.
And I'll land on the other side of it, I guess, because it's like a bucket, is what I'm imagining.
Yeah,
for
it's
this
like the
thing.
typical bucket
Okay.
style of a crow's nest.
And I'll just land on the other side of the bucket to just look at Eleonora. And I'll just sit there, look at you for a bit. I saw the end of what just happened.
As you on wild shape.
Unpolymorph, yes,
Yeah.
wild shape. I saw the end of that. You want to explain yourself?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, well, I'll start talking then.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
If you're not going to talk, you're going to listen.
I think it would be in your best interest to not hurt any of the party anymore. This is your first and second strike. You have 2 already. Please don't make it 3. And I wild shape back and I back down and go straight to bed.
What if I just pushed him off before he wild shaped?
I'll levitate with my boots.
No, I'm
Then
kidding.
you get your 3rd strike and we'll roll initiative again.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
And just No, not waiting for a response or anything. Just that I said what I said. You heard what I said. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Second watch. Second of 2 watches.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Yeah. Wake up out of your quarters. We can decide who's sleeping with who later. I don't care at this moment in time.
No, it's important.
I'll add it to the list of things we can do later. We can do a seating chart.
A sleeping chart.
And you go up to the main deck. You're the only one here.
Do we theoretically like swap out?
Yeah.
Okay. Enos. You see that Eleanor has wings now? Like real ones.
Real small ones.
Real small ones, but real ones.
You're hella muted.
Oh, I know.
I guess I'll just take note. I mean, I assumed that they were coming.
Ah,
Also,
Kentucky Fried
together,
Chicken.
but- Yeah. Yeah. Won't really say anything about it.
Okay.
If I take radiant damage or fire damage, will I smell like burned chicken?
We'll find out.
Well, I guess I'm immune to radiant damage, but I'm not immune to fire.
When I hit you with lava in the next hour, I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good.
Underwater volcano.
Nope, just from the sky. Give me your perception check.
All right.
Unless you have anything else you want to do.
Not really.
Interesting.
That's gonna be a nerdy
nerdy.
a
That-
nerdy 20.
I heard nerdy and nutty 20. I went, interesting. A dirty? Is this what was trying to be said?
Dirty 20.
I
yes.
also zoned out.
It's a nasty 20.
Ew.
So I was gonna say dirty nasty, and then I just said nerdy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Nerdy twin.
It's a nerdy 20.
Pushes up glasses.
Patrolling around the boat during your watch. You don't really see much in the distance. You continue patrolling around. You look over, just to look out into the water a little bit, and you hear a strange sound. You don't really know what it is at first, but you hear the sound of like bubbling. But you can't really see where it is. You can kind of ascertain the general area of where it is, but other than that, you just hear some bubbling coming from nearby the boat.
Okay, cool. Could I theoretically, just in case I wanted to remember, exactly how far away we are from the city?
You're about
Can I still see? Can I still see Carleone from?
Not very easily from this position, but from the crow's nest you would be able to barely see it.
And I know I'm not the smartest around, but would I figure out? No, I wouldn't be able to.
You can give me a survival check, because you can learn information through a survival check.
Yeah, I just want to know more or less the
locations of blood bomb.
coordinates of where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case I need them for later. But yeah, I'll do a survival check. That's gonna be 11.
Yeah, you moved for about 3 hours away from the coast. Didn't seem like you were going at a very fast pace. Not really sure.
Cool. I'll try to keep it in mind, I guess, but not really.
Okay. The rest of the night goes by pretty uneventfully. You all get a long rest.
Cool.
I'm changing my cantrip.
And I will roll a d4 to see who ruins our first day of travel. It's going to be Brian.
No. Okay.
Roll me a d6, my friend.
Okay.
6.
Yes,
use
because
my-
the shallow area is not as big as the deep ocean.
Oh
I'm
god.
gonna use my unicorn set, y'all. Okay.
And if I made 2 things that were 20, I would not be here.
a 5. on my
Okay.
D6.
Give me a d4.
Okay. Hiya. A 3.
Okay. Beautiful. You all awaken, go towards your positions. Kai, you check out the engine. Still seems to be good. It's all functioning the way it was yesterday. If you'd want to power up the propeller to give you a very small amount of speed additional to the sails, you absolutely can. Going out onto the main deck, it seems like a very neutral day. So if people want to keep learning how boat stuff goes, different positions on the boat, you absolutely can. If not, we can just keep moving forward.
I guess the one thing I'll do is because on the thing that we assigned, Kai's actual thing is navigator. So I guess we'll go to the captain's quarter thing and start looking at maps and trying to understand it all.
Yeah, you go up to the door of the captain's quarters. It is locked.
Okay.
Uh,
Is Wakia?
Wakia is at the helm of the ship. Aubrey's not too far away, kind of just surveying, making sure Grenjar stops pulling on the sails.
Wakia, can I please have the key? I'm trying to figure out how to read these maps for the sea. I look at maps all the time, but I feel like this is gonna be different.
I don't have it.
You don't have it.
Yes, I was asked by the scary dark elf lady to give it to her so the king and queen could be in my room, and now I'm not in my room.
So to get the key, who and where do I have to go and who do I talk to?
Who do I have to kill?
The scary dark elf lady, or knock on the door and wake up the king and queen caller.
I'm gonna try to find Bifral.
Okay.
I want to let the king and queen sleep.
You explore on the second floor. I don't remember any of the floors now. Main deck, gun deck. I didn't put the order of the decks, did I? I think I did somewhere. Where is it? Forecastle, quarter deck, below deck, outer shadow. I don't remember where that stuff is. So the floor right beneath the main deck is where the main storage rooms are for people, and the kitchen, eating area, and the surgeon's quarters as well is there. Moving around with your passive perception, you do hear Varel and Mother talking.
I kind of just walk over to Mother and Bifral. Good morning.
Varel just stares at you. Like side eye, not stares, just side eyes you and then just turns back. I think I recall that voice. That is a very warm one, isn't it? As Mother starts reaching out.
Hello, Mother. It is me, Kai.
Ah. What is it that you are looking for?
I'm looking for the keys to the captain's quarters so I can start working on some of the maps as navigator.
You just hear
And-
Varel scoff.
Oh, was something funny?
Absolutely. Everything is funny when you want to get near the king and queen.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. So because I can't go, I'm asking if you can, since it is your job, right, to go in there, not me, right?
I would guess so. Yes, you need the maps or something. Are they not going to burn in your hands?
I mean, you can test if you want. And I lead out a hand.
I'm not going to touch you.
That's fine. And they don't. But yes, I will. If you can grace me with a map, that would be great.
I'll go search for one, I guess. You all seem to have higher standings on this boat.
Oh, do you need me to help you? I can enhance your ability if you need it.
No, I see perfectly fine. I can see far better than you can. Don't worry.
Oh,
I just want to extend a hand. Good luck, as I wave her away.
Just squinting angrily as she leaves the room. And a few minutes later, like 10 or so minutes, she comes back with a bunch of just like pieces of paper. It's like, this is what I found in the desk. I don't care what it is. I don't think Wakia knows what it is either, the stupid brat.
Do I look at, are any of them actually?
Yeah, there you see the maps,
Okay,
you
cool.
see the wanted posters with the 4 people on it. You see Ringwald the Glutton, Culver One Eye, Vesta Shadow Chaser, and Agnes Fearfire. You see those 4 names on wanted posters.
Okay. I have to look over all of them. Thank you so much, Bivrel. I really appreciate it. And I look over at Mother. If there's anything that you need help, like, if we take on a lot of hurt people, I would run here in a second if you need more help.
It's definitely nice to know. I'm hoping we don't have to have too many people in these quarters. We only have space for 2, maybe 3 beds.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, but we'll be fine. I hope so.
We can always just do room visits for the healing if need be. We're all right next to each other anyway.
Makes sense. Alright, well, I hope you two have a nice day.
Yeah. Mother goes to put her hand on your shoulder and puts it on Bivrel's, and Bivrel just doesn't say anything.
And I just wave them goodbye as I walk back up and start
Perfect.
looking at all of these maps to try to figure out what's a good course to plot.
Okay. Anyone else want to do stuff?
I do.
Okay.
I want to look for Targrim.
Targrim Feldhammer. Okay. He is on the same floor as all the cannons. He is on the gun deck, the 2nd floor underneath the main deck. The back section of the ship, basically under where Wakia's helm and the captain's quarters are, they have a section to be able to I don't want to say manufacture because that's not the right word, but keep up to date weapons. I can't think of I just can't think of the word. Just like make sure weapons are staying good, clean, and usable.
An inventory, basically.
Maintenance.
Yeah,
Maintenance, yeah.
enhance off to make sure they're not like chipped blades and stuff like that. So there's a small area for him to work.
Cool. Hey Targrim, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
How does it feel being on the metal boat, having more stuff to work on?
I haven't had much to do yet because nothing's attacked us yet, which is nice for the moment. I would be able to assist if we did get attacked. I just have a very long way to go to the stairs up to the main deck, and my legs are really small.
Right. You do seem like you'd be capable in a fight.
Yeah, I'm told I have a lot of wisdom for my years.
I think so. I have a question for you, if you could help me out with something. See, I'm not much of a reader. So that book that you lent us on the ruins and stuff like that,
The ruins.
Ruins, sorry. I'm not much of a reader. It was hard for me to grasp. Is there any way you could teach me on hand? I kind of understand some of it because it seems to be giant related, and I guess I'm like part giant. Maybe like 5%.
That makes sense. I could see that.
Yeah. So the runes themselves seemed familiar, but trying to grasp what they do and how to use them was where I was confused. You think you could Teach me.
Yeah, I can go the basics with you pretty quickly. So first, before the world was created, there were elements. And he just like kind of goes into the ramble of like fire, ice, and all the different elements and how that adapted into creatures and how they've been able to use the different elements in themselves. And specifically within giants, having so many different forms of giant, that they've been able to produce different runes based off of their giant kin. Or like their giant status. I don't know, I'm making this up as I go. And through the years of evolution, they also got smarter, became tacticians and stuff like that themselves, and started writing stuff. And that's how the first beginnings of giant runes started to take place. Which, many years later, when wizards and stuff like that started to come around, they saw these runes, wrote them down, and tried to mimic them, and it kept making effects. So slowly, through learning from giants and other creatures that have these innate elemental abilities, have been able to put together how runes are working.
Okay. Interesting.
And when scribing runes correctly, tends to make effects happen. You know, the basics.
Do I know? Question for DM. What race of giants we are, or what Grinjar is? Like, what kind of a giant is he?
Grenjar specifically, you know to be a mix between a hill giant and a stone giant, but he isn't direct kin of the Stoormmane family.
Do I know what in our bloodline would be like the...
Take a wild fucking guess, Val.
Would I know that as a history? I'm not trying to medicate. Would I know that? Would Enos know that?
Let me do a check for Targrim. Wow, that almost didn't bounce. That was really impressive. I threw it on a 10. It bounced off of 10 and landed on 17.
Okay.
Well, the way the giant tribes tend to work is they would have names based off of the type of giant they were, so I would assume you were some kind of storm giant kin at some point.
That makes sense. Cool. Thank you.
Yes, I can see that you get static electricity very easily. Your hair's sticking up very much right now. Is that because your brain worked very hard while I was telling you the history of runes?
Probably, yeah. I did. It's hard for stuff to stick in here. I also need a haircut. I don't usually have it this long.
I have plenty of knives if you want me to cut your hair.
Maybe later. Let's continue with the lessons.
I'm more about beards myself, but yes. And he just continues to teach you like the basics of runes. So after today, you can use your rune knight stuff.
Cool.
At the cost of your brain hurts.
Cool.
Giltesh Eleonora.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just quietly following along with Wakia and Aubrey, just observing and helping where I can, but not really talking a whole lot.
Okay.
Are we currently like trying to build up supplies? Like, do we have people fishing and stuff like that? Or...
You can. Like, there's a good amount of people that are just doing nothing. So, as quartermaster, if you want to start telling them to do stuff.
Yeah. Gosh, how would we even fish?
There are fishing rods.
Oh, okay. Then if we have fishing rods, then I guess I'm gonna kind of pass them out, and I'm gonna do a demonstration on how to fish, just in case.
Perfect. The two children, Zem and Samek, are very interested in learning fishing because they have nothing else to do. They are very bored.
Okay.
Because they're children, but they're about the size of like a 16-year-old human.
Fuck. Okay. I want to specify that specifically with the children that I'm minor illusioning my eyes on.
Okay.
Just because they're children. And I'll have Daruma praying mantis on my shoulder, and I will describe to them like, this is a fishing pole, and you hold onto the handle, and you're gonna kind of just swing it and let the hook fly into the water. Because I don't assume we have any bait, so I'm just gonna pray that. Oh, I mean, I technically have rations.
Yeah, like you guys could use like the dry meat of rations. The goo that is left over from the food that's months old at this point, you could use.
I'll try rations.
Okay.
Just kind of like break up small pieces of meat and dried meat and put it on the hooks, and I'll show the kids how to put the meat onto the hook
Without hitting
hold onto
themselves.
the handle. Yeah, and then let it fly.
Yeah, you see Sartines watching this, just like, I don't understand.
Sartine, would you like to learn how to fish?
I know how to fish, and she like leans over the boat and just shoots a fish with her fucking
Oh,
crossbow.
fuck. No, Sartine, how you gonna get it out of the water?
That is what your little ropes are for, is it not?
No,
Oh,
no, it is not.
well now I just lost that crossbow bolt.
Unfortunately, yes. Goodbye, fish. Kids say bye, fish.
Bye, fish.
Oh, God.
They're trying to mimic you.
Oh, okay.
That's my reasoning for why they did that.
Okay, I was gonna say those kids have a deep
so-
voice.
And then whenever you feel the line start to tug and get a bite, that's when you start reeling it in. And
Okay.
it's kind of hard to mimic without an actual fish biting, but
Okay.
I if you catch anything, great. If not, also great.
Give me an intelligence check to see how well you teach them and how well they do for a while.
7.
You catch a couple fish.
Yay!
Sartine shoots them.
Okay.
So they're very dead.
So, Sartine,
Yes.
why did you shoot the fish?
Because that's how you kill things.
I
You're not going to eat a live fish. That doesn't sound good.
what? How big are the fish, and how big is the crossbow bolt? Like, am I losing part of the fish with this crossbow bolt?
You are losing a good chunk of the fish every time she shoots one.
Okay, Sartine, when you have the fish, it'll just die by itself. Do you know what fish breathe?
Air.
Oh, no. They breathe water. That's why they're in the water.
But that's how you drown, is by breathing water.
Yes, but fish have gills.
This job sucks.
It's not your job.
Oh. Good, then I'm going to leave then. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
I love her
And
so
I
much.
I will just tell the kids, like, if you want to keep doing this, I will come to me for bait, or you could use smaller fish as bait to try to catch something bigger.
I'm
But
trying to remember who the other ones
you
are.
should be careful with that. I don't know what's out here.
Yeah, Damie and Sitali watch over the kids,
Okay.
and they're also fishing with them. So you get a few fish over like the next couple hours, but it's not enough to really feed a crew.
That's fair. Is there like a salting rack or like a way to try to preserve the fish, or is it like a catch in the day, cook it at night type thing?
It's probably gonna be a catch in the day, cook in the night, because you don't have any salt storage at the moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Did we have to give back the bag of colding?
Yes.
We could always. Okay, cool.
George is on the boat, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume George has spices,
Yes.
given that he has a chef background.
He also has mushrooms.
Oh fuck yeah!
I had
Forgot
plans
about
for
that.
those, but
It's up to you. I'm not going to take all your cool stuff away.
now you're good.
So I will I will just tell the children and the people watching over them to, like, whenever you get done, you could take it to George and he could cook it up to add to the food that we have for the day. And at night, if we don't eat it, then we could just try to use it as bait tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you. And while they're doing that, and since somebody is watching over them, now that I have a transmutation spell, I will start to. I'll spend time. Oh God, which ones though?
I know. I gave you like 30 to choose from. There's so many spells.
I'm going to take time to try and learn, just because I think it's fun. Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
It's a first level spell.
So it will only take an hour unless it's in your specialty, I believe. Or
It
2
is
hours
not.
unless it's in your specialty.
So it'd be 2 hours. And since I don't really have any kind of, like, to try to imbue the wood, like, with the magic, since I have control flame, rather than, like, etch the symbol into there, I'm going to try to control flame to create, like, a very concentrated flame and try to use that to etch into the wood, essentially, like, burn it on there.
Cool.
Like, any kind of runes that I would need to, or, like, any kind of runes or symbol to, like, add it to the contraption. So when I'm solving and trying to figure out, like, oh, how am I going to put this into the puzzle and craft it all together, that way whenever I cast it, I know what I'm casting.
Amazing.
And I guess, how many hours do I have?
Well, this was... You spent about an hour teaching them, and that was probably at 8 or 9 in the morning. So if you do that, that'll take you to around noon.
Okay. And if nothing else is going to happen, then I will also try, because I think this could also be fun to have eventually, with grease.
Yeah.
For funsies.
Amazing. Around the time that you're finishing up with inscribing the Ray of Sickness, Eleonora and anyone else on top deck hear Alexandra go, "The hell is that in the distance?
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
It's really small."
Do we have anyone as lookout?
Not at the moment.
Not at the
I guess
moment.
I'll climb up the crow's nest to try to get a look at what she's pointing out.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Can I look off the side to see if I see this? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, I rolled off my desk. I need to stop throwing my dice when I roll them. It's gonna be an 18.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
You both see about 100, 150 feet away 6 or so barrels just floating in the water. They're going to be on the starboard side
There
of the
we
ship.
go.
I did it. I said it.
So this side or
The
this
right side. The right side.
Okay.
I said the thing.
This side.
So, the same side that Alexandria is on.
Oh, word. Okay.
Do we have any big nets?
Not really, but that's kind of what the harpoons are for. Is to be able to
guess.
shoot and pick stuff up, or slow the boat down and try and collect all of them at once. There's a lot of options you guys could do here.
I could use.
I'll just
control
call down
water.
to. I was gonna say I'll call down to Wakia and Aubrey to say they're barrels.
They may be filled with supplies, so we should take whatever we can. We don't know if it's going to be gunpowder, so shooting it might not be the best idea.
I'll get it, and I'll just go over, and can I I don't know if it's inciting a barrel, but to
Yeah, there's
look
no
at it to
doing
see
that.
yeah, just see if it's marked with anything to say what it is.
When you get closer to it, how close do you want to get before
I'm
looking?
getting to like the same side of the ship where Alexandria is on, so I can use control water to like bubble it. And
It's
then
still
bring
like
it.
150 feet away.
Oh, it's okay. And
They're a
control
distance away, but they seem to be on your general path at the moment.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, if as close as I can without it being dangerous. It's in the general path, so
Yeah,
I'll
it's like
just-
you guys could just scrape right by them if you really wanted to.
then yeah, we'll just skate right past it. We don't have to use magic then.
Okay, I'll try and aim at them. I can't see them very well. As Wakia slowly turns the boat, raised to half mast, Grenjar starts pushing up the sail that he's underneath and raises it up to half mast. 10 and a couple of the other Stoormmane Tribe starts pulling the front sail to half mast, so you guys get a much slower ascent towards the barrels. If you want to give me a perception check to kind of look at them.
Okay. 14 plus 8, so 22, I think.
On general look at all these barrels, none of them seem to have gunpowder.
Okay.
They seem to all be ration-based stuff. So, how do you get them onto the ship, everyone?
I will. Should I just use control water, y'all, and just try to like scoop it up with the water? Does that seem easiest? I don't want to thorn whip it and then rip it open. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I'll use control water
Okay.
to bring it up. And I guess this is the first time I'm using the spell. So to anyone on that side of the ship, they just see the water in that area starts bubbling and boiling, and almost like a bubble kind of forms with this boiling water, and I just hover it over the ship, and
Sartine shoots it.
she shoots the bubble.
She's
Does she hit
she's
it?
kill hungry.
Okay, got it. And then I just place it onto the ship.
It did not bleed when I shot it. Upsetting. Picks up crossbow bolt, walks away. So for the quartermaster, there is 1 barrel of salt, 2 wine barrels,
Okay. Barrel of salt, 2 wine what?
wine barrels,
Barrels?
1 freshwater barrel,
Oh.
1 barrel of assorted salted meats, and a barrel of fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
Once we get all the stuff, can I use the rest of my control water, like help the ship?
Yeah, if you just want to like superpower the propeller, you can to make it go faster.
Yeah, I'll just like move the current with the water or whatever to make us move faster.
Perfect. Everyone full mast again. Grenjar like jumps up and you feel the boat go whoop, poof, as he jumps and pulls the main sail back down to full mast. And you guys are zooming for the rest of the day. Nothing else seems to happen, so you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Can I, at some point during the day, I'm gonna go around to everyone, and I'm gonna give everyone 2 regular healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alistair
of
takes them
us.
happily.
No, of us.
Oh, okay.
So 2 for Kai, 2 for Eleonora, and 2 for Giltesh.
And these are just regular potions?
Yeah, they're regular healing potions.
Okay.
And then I'll give 1 greater to Giltesh as well,
Ooh.
and I'll keep the other greater for myself.
You're not gonna throw it into the ocean?
Because we're not. Just say you're salty. It's okay. I understand.
I'll do it for you.
Oh, perfect.
Because we're the 2 that can't heal ourselves, so. And just out of curiosity, my good sir.
Killed the cat, some would say.
The maul that I got from Magic of the Mindless.
Okay.
Is it starting to look magical in any way?
Nope.
Like, or is the magic that it
Uh,
might have had at some point completely drained?
You have no idea. Give me an Arcana check if you want to.
Awesome. This is gonna go great. I have a negative. I do. Oh, that's not bad actually. 15.
Seems like whatever those bulbs were that were on top of the magic for the Mindless drained all magic from this item. Who knows
No,
what
it's
would
just
have
a
happened if
regular
you guys
maul.
stayed there longer.
It's just a regular mole.
Yep.
Cool.
Just a really nice looking mall.
Um,
if we stayed there longer, who knows what happened?
I'm assuming we did split up the diamonds because I'm not carrying any diamonds, right? I know we were the ones that grabbed them. Eleanor and I were the ones that grabbed them, but I don't know who held on to them.
I would assume the person who cast Revivify.
Right? I would assume.
Yeah, the most trusted person in the party.
I wasn't there, so this isn't a me thing. This is.
I mean, we could have divvied them up afterwards. I just assumed we had been the ones in the room, so we grabbed them.
Yeah, we grabbed them, so we can. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, kind of divvying everything I got. So it's up to you guys who wants to keep the diamonds. I know we got 3 small diamonds, and then 1 big diamond worth 2,500 gold pieces.
It's news to
It's
me.
up to you guys who wants to keep them.
I don't need it.
The only people that can use Revivify are Eleanor and Kai, so that's the best bet. Kai always has Revivify on him because of the subclass, so I can take some of them.
Cool.
And it was how many? It's the 2 diamonds and then the big fat diamond.
Yeah, no, I
No,
wrote
it's-
three diamonds.
We have 5 total 300 gold piece because we got 2 from the Kolanganis and then 1 big diamond.
Oh
Okay.
shit! And then you had another one already, right? So it's 6.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we each have 3.
Oh, I don't have to hold back anymore. Fuck, I wasn't muted.
So 3 regular diamonds for Revivify, and then 1 large diamond worth 2,500 gold pieces.
That's the emergency diamond. That's
a
the
very
biggest emergency.
big emergency diamond.
Someone trying to be reincarnated, because
How crazy.
Yeah,
would that be?
Kai. No, not Kai. Sorry. Raskus.
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
That's horrible.
So, unless you got anything else, the rest of the day goes by uneventful.
I would spend this time after the barrels came in to write down grease into my spell book.
Okay. Just make sure you know how much gold you're spending here.
Yeet.
Anything else? Or are we moving on to the next day?
I believe so.
Perfect. With all the food that was created magically and gotten from the barrels, Rija and George have made a very nice meal for everyone. Ship update, Alistair still is just staying in his room because he was told not to do anything because no one trusts him, allegedly.
He can help.
I would say allegedly.
He can help. He's
First
just-
mate Eleonora said, stay in your room.
He's just grumpy.
Huh.
Stop being grumpy.
And we go into the night. We can take watches, we can do skeleton crew, we can just say that we did a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do watches, we can do that. Move to the next day. It's up to you.
Let's get crazy. Let's just move to the next day.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
We do have
I'll-
a skeleton crew. Just
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it up to
putting that out there.
I'm gonna trust the randos on this one.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
I mean, important Stoormmane family tribe members.
I would assume and I would hope that the king and queen are helping now that they have to be awake at night. Stretch their
They're
legs.
not
at least or
helping. They're
something.
watching.
Yeah, they're stretching their legs a little bit.
God, I hate them so much.
The king at least seems nice.
King is very nice. He's a very
The
kind
queen,
guy.
not very much.
Well, if he
Absolutely
was
not.
nice, he'd be taking a watch.
He has one arm.
He has
And
two eyes.
He has 2 eyes.
We don't know that for certain.
Huh?
We didn't know that Giltesh didn't have eyes for a long time.
We did not.
Well, I had eyes in a way.
Uno reverse card.
Fuck.
Next day. Time to roll a d6. Who's choosing today? It's Valentine.
Oh,
Give me a
fuck.
d6, buddy.
A D6, right? Okay.
The table's so
Ooh,
small.
a
I don't
socks.
like that.
Oh, socks? I don't have socks on my list. I can add them to the grocery list. Roll 2 d6s for me.
2 D6s now.
Oh god.
Do I tell you the total?
Nope.
9. Or 6 and a 3.
Cool. Have to go into my archives here.
Oh boy.
Perfect. The second day is very sunny. It's kind of blinding out. The king and queen is nowhere to be seen because it is extremely bright. And you have your day. What are you guys doing?
Ominous.
Anything of interest?
Ooh.
I'm still gonna work with Targrim just to learn more about some stuff. Because it says I also get proficiency with Smith's tools, so I might as well learn to do that with him.
Okay.
With the Rune Knight fighter background.
Yeah.
So
No
I'll
one's
do
in the
that.
lookout at the moment. So,
No,
yeah.
Alexandria would be a decent one to go up there if need be.
Okay, then I'll leave that to her. Then I'll guess I'll just be looking at the maps and just gonna be on the main board, I guess, top of the ship, I guess, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
to just look out and see if we're going the right way and stuff like that.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. What's it? I'm +4 to survival. Okay. If only we were fighting something at the moment. That's a natural 20.
Damn.
So 24.
Putting a good amount of trust into Wakia and the crew feels like you're going the right way.
Great.
You guys are in like a bay, so there's only one exit out of the bay to
True.
get into the sea to get to Tavaris. So you have a good feeling you're going the correct direction.
Great.
So what are you guys doing today?
I'm going to spend 4 hours to attempt to put Ray of Enfeeblement into my spell book.
Perfect.
And 100 gold.
Okay. What else do we got going on? Enos, Eleonora, you guys doing anything?
I wanted to stay away from doing it while we were all asleep in case I woke up screaming. I didn't want to interrupt anyone's long rest. But I want to try to. I guess it wouldn't be trancing because I'm an elf, but you know what I mean. Like see if I can talk to the person.
Okay.
On the boat. Do we
I'm
need a-
underneath deck, so it's not as easy to throw myself off.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Let's say, do we need earmuffs?
Can I wait for me? Can I opt to fail it?
Sure.
I
Oh
want to
god.
just fuck myself. I'll fail it.
Okay, nothing happens then.
Oh no, shit! I thought it was.
Oh.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Gotta keep you on your
reverse
toes.
card.
Yeah, I'm on fire
Try
today.
again.
No. You've talked to her too much. You've had
He's cutting.
you've
he
had
got cut
3
off.
interactions with her within the last week. That's too many.
That will kill you.
Let's just crank this up to 11.
A possible 5.
Enos.
I thought I already said my thing. I'm
I
just doing that.
immediately forgot. Oh yeah, that's right.
I guess while I'm
I
doing
wasn't
like,
listening.
I guess while I'm looking out and like trying to make sure we're going in the right direction, I want to just go over some of the hunter stuff that I mean ranger stuff that I know.
Mhm.
While I'm just in this space, trying to like think about adaptability and like movement around the ship, and I guess trying to feel nature on a ship. I guess trying to feel the
Yeah,
waves.
there's a
around
lot
me.
of wind around, a lot of the different feeling of like salt water being splashed around. You're also at the peak of the ship, which means that has the most amount of movement as you go. So you're practicing like your balancing and stuff like that to make sure you can keep yourself focused and in a zone. And while you're doing that,
Oh God.
this weird sound starts to surround the ship.
Oh my god.
As
Furbies.
what?
Furbies.
Party music, yeah.
Yeah.
Beach episode finally.
I know, it's crazy. As
Shut up,
Swarm
insane.
of coconut crabs.
Crab rave.
as you can just hear, it almost sounds like a frog, like the frog croaks of some kind of creature. Does anyone know? I think it's Undercommon. What fucking language does this creature speak?
Fuck no.
Yeah, it's just Undercommon. I hate that I got that right.
I have common under languages.
Yeah. This is I'm learning what they do right now. Don't mind me.
Are we fighting grungs?
No, you're not fighting grungs.
I love
Far
I love
worse.
crabs.
Far worse.
Don't bring those things back from the freaking first thing. What's it called?
Well,
Our first
you
strike.
can see them. They're surrounding the boat, can't you?
Yeah, I can see them now.
Grung.
Oh.
They're not grungs. They're Koatoa.
Ah, those bitches. We
Correct.
fought
Fuck, why is there so many?
Because
didn't
they're
actually fight
fucking
them.
weak, Ian. Because
We-
they are
we
weak as
decided-
hell.
We decided not to go after them, I think, right?
Yes. So you all start to hear this croaking sound coming from every single direction of the boat as the boat gets stormed by a herd of Koatoa that just jump onto the ship and start just raving around and start just
Holy
beating the shit
fuck.
out of people.
Shit.
Nematodes.
So I need everyone to roll initiative. This is going to be the most scuffed initiative because there's 4,000 Koatoa and 5,000 people on this ship.
We're
Jesus
swarmed by Koatoa.
And just like the fish from SpongeBob, just like my just jumping around.
Oh, I have
what did I-
advantage again.
oh,
remember this.
man.
God, this initiative's gonna take so fucking long for me to get through.
I was say maybe we should either combine the rest of the NPCs into one or just let us handle
Yeah,
it.
I'll just put them all under 10. That's fine.
Because that's
Yeah, this is
a
gonna
lot.
be a long round.
And by
But
the
we'll
way, I
keep
gotta,
your jar.
yeah, we'll keep,
Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna my brain.
I want a Grenjar.
Okay,
Grenjar.
time to roll initiative.
I got a 3.
Boy, howdy.
These bastards are gonna be dead before I even go.
Don't worry. Don't worry. They're gonna be dead before they go. Does he get a bonus? Oh, he does. Okay, this will be a very quick encounter. Might be able to kill one of the kids while we're here. It's fine.
Oh God.
Oh, for the crew? What are they gonna get?
Well, at least they got to fish.
Good job, crew. Real proud of you guys. Okay, descending order. As I swap over to the pirate playlist, but it is not enough combat for me. Time to go to combat. Up first, we have Enos of the Stoormmane Tribe.
Cool. God, so it's such a long time since I played Enos. What am I gonna
Member's not
do?
supposed to be there.
I wonder what I'm gonna do. I'm going to
Jump in the ocean.
Yeah.
I need Blood Bomb back.
I'm actually going to try my new training, right?
Oh.
My new abilities, and with one of the runes, as a bonus action, not cast. I don't know what it's called, but Giant Smite,
Mm-hmm.
and I become large.
Yeah, I knew that was the
For
first one
1
you were
minute.
gonna do. As Enos just grows in place.
I look at Grenjar and I'm like, Grenjar, and then I just get so much bigger.
You're big like me.
Yes, this is gonna be fun. I'll run up to the first. Let's go to this group right here. It's group of 3 right here.
Okay.
And I'll just, I'll just start swinging
Go for it.
with the greatsword.
What is their AC?
Uh,
Good.
Reckless, great weapon master. Because why not? I'm feeling reckless. I'm also,
Yeah, you're basically standing between
hungry.
where the rowboat docks are in the center of the ship.
not great, but 17.
Crushes their
Other
AC.
Okay.
Which one are you
I just
aiming
rolled-
for?
I'll do the one on the right of me.
Okay.
So this one first. You want me to roll damage or roll both attacks first?
Roll damage.
Okay. Oh wait, actually, with Giant Smite, I get an extra D6 for my first attack. Yes, on the first attack, you can deal an extra D6. Cool, just on the first.
Oh, it's going to use his reaction. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is gonna be a 24.
Nothing happens.
All right.
As he just puts his
so,
shield up and you just crush straight through his shield.
As for damage, it's gonna be.
Oh, it's one that you missed. Never mind. You can't use that ability anyway.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Good.
10, 16, 29 points of damage. 29 points of
It's
damage.
dead.
Second attack
Oh no! Just the way you said that.
for the
Yeah.
one on my left.
You just get super big and you just cut him straight in half. He's
Yeah, that's definitely
Oh,
gonna hit as well.
God.
I rolled a natural 18, so
Okay.
plus
roll damage.
5. I don't get the extra d6 this time, so just 2d6. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points of damage.
It is also dead. As he just basically just cut through both of them, and they are so small and squishy it went through like butter.
Awesome. And that's my turn.
Great. Up next is Kai, who's up in the crow's nest, 50 feet up.
Oh, word. I am up in the crow's nest, aren't I? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Damn right you are.
Rain down hellfire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'll do. I forgot that I was all the way up there. That's fine. That changes my plans. Yeah, for my first thing that I'm going to do is... I want to start bunching people up so Enos can just start sweeping. DM, would Kai know if he uses Entangle? Would that fuck up the the boards of the ship?
It probably wouldn't. It's
It
magical.
wouldn't?
It's magical. It should be fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna. It's a what? 60.
It's a 20-foot
90
square.
It's a 20-foot square, 90 feet. Would I be able to get these guys over here? The one that I'm targeting.
Let's find out. Where the fuck's the ruler? There it is. You're also 50 feet up, so by Pythagorean theorem, no.
Okay, that's fine. And then I guess I'll just Scorching Ray while I'm up there and give a ray to each one of these dudes right over here. 'Cause
Okay.
It's 120 feet.
Go for it.
Okay.
By Pythagoras, you can hit them from this distance.
Shout out to Pythagoras.
First time I've ever used that in real life.
Well,
Outside of school.
Let me...
for the first one, that's 16 plus 8, so I'm guessing that hits. Then, damn, that sucks. That's
That
a
doesn't seem right. Oh, yeah.
that's a 14. Does a 14 hit? Them?
Hits!
Okay.
Oh no.
And
Puts up his
the
shield
last
and you just shoot him
one-
right in the face.
Last one is a 14 plus 8.
Yeah, all three hit.
Okay, and that's just a Scorching Ray for each one.
Yep, so 2d6 to each of them.
These guys.
For the first one, that is 9 points of damage for
Okay.
the first one.
He puts his shield up, it kind of glances off and goes across his chest, not seeming to do as much damage. Well, it does full damage, I'm not going to say he has resistance, but he blocked it, so he's still alive.
Cool. For the second one, that is 7 points of damage. And then for the third one, oh, I have the Elementalist thing, so anytime I roll a 1, I can re-roll it. For the
Is it you re-roll it or it becomes a 2?
let me look up the feat real quick, because it's the features and traits. Oh, okay, no, you can treat anyone on the die as 2, so you're right. So for the last one, then, is 4 points of damage, then.
The one that's the farthest away got to see his two friends get hit first, so he blocked more of it to mitigate more of the damage from the hellfire from above.
And then for a bonus action, wait, actually, I hit all of them. Is it a melee attack? Can I use Hunter's Mark? Not Hunter's Mark, the favorite foe? Or is it any attack in general?
It should be just
It
any
is-
attack, but doesn't it have a range on it similar to Hunter's Mark? I
It
think-
just says, when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target as your favorite enemy for a minute until you lose concentration, as if you're concentrating on a spell. For each time on your turns you hit the favorite enemy, including the one you marked, you can increase the damage by 1d4.
The
So
one,
it
the
doesn't
one
have a
thing about it
range.
is it is still concentration, though.
Okay. Just because I haven't used it in, like, ever, actually, I'm gonna... The first one that I hit will be marked.
He's now marked. Marked for death.
Just a fire... I don't want to say fire emoji, but a fire is just kind of, like, rippling over his head.
Does that end your
That ends
turn,
my
Kai? You
turn.
still have movement.
Oh, movement, I'll climb down.
Okay. Make it about halfway down the mast. Eleonora! It's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run over here in this fancy little group as my action.
You go 5,
I'm-
10, up the stairs. 20, 25, 30.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize there were stairs.
There's a lot
I
of
see it
stairs
now.
on this ship.
I am going to,
It's like-
as my action, activate my Radiant Consumption.
Oh, lovely.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to stab the one closest to me.
Okay. One that is marked by Kai.
Yes.
Go for it.
I just like to.
Oh, I'm using I guess it would be for my dagger because of my offhand. So that'll be a... Shit, let me get to it. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Somehow misses their armor class of like 6.
So this will also deal plus 10 in radiant damage.
That's true.
So that's 16 points of damage.
Fast, and he's dead. Your wings
And
go
then-
dark as they become ethereal beyond the length of the normal wings. He just looks over. He's like swatting at the air, looks at you, gets concerned, then just kind of melts as you stab him with your dagger.
At the end of my turn, all creatures within a 10-foot radius, including myself,
It's
take
the end of
5
your
points
turn?
of radiant damage. Yes.
That one's still alive, but doesn't want to be. And this one is still alive and just hates his life. They take 10 or 5.
It says 5 for all creatures.
Okay, cool. Good.
Yeah.
Up next are the Archpriest's turn.
Whoa.
One of them is going to immediately cast Hold Person on Enos. So I need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Wisdom save. Probably not great, to be completely honest with you. Ooh, that's what I get for talking shit. That's a 6.
You are paralyzed.
Cool.
As the one that's next to Grenjar casts Hold Person on this very large man, then looks over at Grenjar and goes, "Wah!" and gets really afraid.
Wait. Is it... Can I cast... Does counterspell have to be on the person who cast it? Or
Yes, on the person who
target
cast
of-
it.
Where was the guy who cast it?
60 feet away.
Can I cast counterspell?
Sure.
And I am casting it at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
So would it automatically be his 2nd level hold person?
Correct. It would. In that case, he
Sorry, Mon.
casts Hold Person. As Enos starts to slow down, you send out Counterspell. He looks over at the 2 big people he's in between, and oh boy, he doesn't like any of what he's where he is. I don't think Enos gets reach with this. 10,
I don't have a
15,
reach.
20, 25, 30, as he's running towards the children to go and eat them.
Oh my god.
The other one is going to cast Spirit Guardians around himself, which I don't remember the radius. I think it's 15 feet. Now I gotta look up Spirit Guardians.
No, you don't. I counterspell it. Just say we need the trouble.
He doesn't cast Spirit Guardians. And jumps off the boat.
Oh no!
You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh shit! Don't you have Sentinel?
No, I don't. But I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is I see that one running for the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I can do, I could either. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I will take a swing at him.
Okay.
I'll take a swing at the one trying to run away.
Yeah. Kill him. Kill him.
Really has no
I
other
forget,
good spells for this, huh? Good.
Can I do all my fancy stuff on
Yeah.
on a reaction near hit?
Yeah,
Alright.
if you want.
Yeah. So yeah, reckless, great weapon master.
Ugh.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's Giltesh's dexterity?
Dexterity?
Yeah.
Not high. It's 12.
Okay.
It's a +1.
So, 21.
That
16
hits.
plus 5. Cool. So it's gonna be. I can reroll 1s and 2s. And they were both a 1. That's better. So. 16, 22, 25 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay, 25 points of damage. He does that awkward squeal thing and then just jumps into the water.
Oh, he survived.
Fuck yeah, he did. He's not the weak ones. He's the archpriest. But he's in immense fear. As he watched their 2 most powerful people get counterspelled twice. Up next is Giltesh's turn. So I don't think I have any other archpriests.
Okay, let's see. What's the distance on this again? Excellent.
5.
No. So over there we got Wakia. Is the two people by the children, are they like fighters? Do they
Not
appear to-
really. They can, but they're not built for it.
Okay, but Wakia and Aubrey are over there.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. So I'm just gonna try to clean house over here, if possible. One by one, I'm gonna go through with a. I'll do a 5th level magic missile.
Damn.
Okay.
So that's, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna start. Oh, where to go? I'll do the 2 by Eleonora since they're already kind of dead.
Okay.
So for the one that's on red, that is. What added this again?
It's a D4 plus 1.
So that's 2 points of damage to the one in red.
Eleonora
Yeah,
takes her sword to swing at him as a shot comes right past Eleonora and just hits him right in the throat. And it falls over.
Yeah, so I guess at this point, since the kids aren't nearby, I don't put the hood down this time, as I configured the cube in like 7 kind of like blue darts that kind of appear around my head, and the first one shoots out at that one. The second one's gonna be 4 points to the one that's on yellow.
Still alive.
All right. Okay, he takes 5 points now.
He's dead.
Yeah. And I can't see the one in the water that got away.
Correct, but magic missile you could just hit.
Oh. And he's still in green though. Damn. I'll try to weaken the other archpriest.
Okay.
The one that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's next to
right,
Grenjar,
nobody
so to
gets
get
the
a world of
That was
pain
3.
from the
So,
gods.
I'm just gonna add the last 4 of these together.
To the archpriest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. 18 points of force
Ooh,
damage.
nice.
That was 3 4s.
He's
Make
still in
them
the
all
green as he just gets hit in the back.
Yeah, just for fun.
Well, they have tongs. What a useless spell for them. How incredibly pointless.
Hey, at least we could have understood each other if they tried.
Got any bonus actions?
Yeah. You still have
So,
movement.
Yeah, I will try and. I don't need to get closer though. That's the thing.
You don't. You don't at all.
I'm gonna move. Shit, I'll just move over here in case this guy over here wants to get shifty, and that way 10 can just kind of flank him. Hopefully.
It is now the Kawatoa minions' turns. The fuck can they do?
Die.
One attack? Sweet. The one next to Alexandria takes the net that he's using as a cloak and just tries to whip it over towards her. I don't remember what her AC is. That might have actually hit. What's her AC? We all have the document. She's towards the top. Alexandria. It's gonna be way higher than I want it to be. Just misses, son of a bitch. He rolled a 16 and she has an AC of 17.
17. Yeah.
We stand.
So she just takes her dagger, just cuts straight up the rope, and he just goes, and then just tries to jump into the water. They're so afraid after that first round. She misses with a 2. So he jumps into the water. The other one's going to take his spear and just swing it at Sartine. +5 to hit. Misses. Tries to jump in the water. She takes her attack of opportunity. Absolutely will hit. As she just takes her hand axe off and just hits it right into his side for 5 points of damage. He's all right, and he jumps in the water in immense fear. The one that you walked towards jumps into the water.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And the last one's going to run up and try and grab Gem and then jump into the water. So contested athletics checks. The Koatoa got a 14. Gem.
Is it?
Gem takes the fishing rod and just pokes him straight in the eye, and he like tumbles and falls off the boat.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
What a beautiful encounter this was. It wasn't meant to be a hard one, it was just meant to be funny. On the crew's turn, Grenjar's gonna walk up, bring his club up, and take his 2 attacks.
Come on, Grenjar. Nat 20.
A natural 1. Fascinating.
Wow.
And then like a
What were you
20
saying, Val?
something on the other. This is the wrath of God I'm about to lay down on this archpriest. Oh, those are high numbers. 20 plus his modifier of 6, so 26 points of damage on his one attack that hit.
Ooh.
Plus 26. Okay, he's taking that much damage. He's in the yellow now, but still alive. Aubrey should have range. I have to go to so many different places to find information on these characters. Aubrey's one of the last ones, I think. Aubrey Masterflower. Do you have a ranged weapon? Fuck no, you don't.
Is the automaton considered range?
No, it's not, but she might be able to get close enough to do something here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She pushes Daimi down and just chucks 2 daggers, because that's all she has range-wise. No, she's something of warning that has a range on it. She'll throw that. I don't know what it does, but she'll do it. Oh yeah, that was almost a crit. That's a 28 to hit.
Ooh.
And another 28 to hit. She rolled 2 19s. Oh no, one's a 13 plus 9. So she throws the 2 things. I need these dice. Those are good numbers. So that's 9 points of damage from the dagger, and then 10 points of damage from the other thing that I don't know what it is. So another 19 on top of that. It's getting lower in health. Who else do we have? Sartine takes out her 2 crossbows and takes 2 shots at the back of this creature. Rolls absolutely terribly with a natural 1 on the second attack. But the first one does go through, as she does 8 points of damage, and he now has an arrow inside of him, which we know is bad. Ooh, he's getting up there in damage numbers. Who else do we have? Alexandria.
Leaving this boat.
You know, at this point, I don't know if he will. Oh yes, forgot another character I haven't built, Alexandria, who definitely has a bow. Takes 2 bow shots. Moving forward and jumping on Sartine's shoulders and taking 2 bow shots off of her shoulders. Both of those are going to hit. 2 longbows. Those are both d8s. 12 plus 10, another 22 points of damage. Okay, he has taken 93 points of damage. Let me check how much health they have total. He is still alive.
Bastard.
Who do we have left?
Wakey,
We have Wakia and 10 as the last 2 people.
Damn.
As
and
Wake,
then eat off Kai that little.
yeah, Wakia takes a staff, locks it into the helm in a little spot to make sure it stays going forward. Jumps off the helm. You see her hands light up as she sends 2 sun bolts towards this creature.
Oh, sick.
What?
Correct. Wow, that's another 2, but that is a 19 plus 8, I believe, so another 27 to hit. And time to go to another page on my OneNote to find out how much damage this is, rolling all the way to the top. That is going to be 1d8 plus 5. He is dead.
Okay.
Okay.
As one shot hits right in front of him, he looks down, looks up to laugh as it goes straight into his mouth, and his head just pops with radiant energy.
Oh.
She only rolled a 1 on the damage dice, but he had 4 hit points left. So
Look
it
away,
didn't matter.
kids.
Yeah, he was not.
Can we still see the Koatoa who jumped overboard, or are they like in the water?
They jumped in. You can vaguely see outlines of them.
I want to try to shoot the captain guy that's left.
Okay,
When it's my turn.
Enos, it is your turn.
Ooh. This one's dead, right? Okay.
Yes, yes.
They all
I was
jumped into the
getting to it,
water.
damn it.
Alright, you're good. They all jumped into the water. I have no idea. I can't really do anything. I don't have any range or anything.
Jump into the water.
I'm
What are you, a coward?
I'm not gonna chase after them.
That sounds like coward
It's
talk to
fine.
me.
It's
You
fine.
would drown.
They can. I can swim.
I gotta go to the boat stuff again.
I can swim as a giant person.
Also on the crew turn, the ship's moving, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As the boat's moving and they are not.
What is the range of the harpoons?
It's on the sheet.
Not bad.
What a great question.
The angle
this
they're
is
at, you wouldn't really be able to hit them because they are right up against the boat. They don't angle that far.
Cool.
Damn.
Can I just take the harpoon and chuck it instead then?
You can just take one of the harpoons from the little bin. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just chuck it at one of them.
You're playing darts at this point. I hope you understand this.
I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
And I want one that still has rope on it, and I'm aiming
That's only the
specifically-
one that's on the machine.
I can't reach out and take it out of there.
You could. As you get closer to the side of the boat, it does start to list.
We're fine. It's okay. I'm aiming specifically for the priest.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Perfect.
Does he get the benefits that the harpoon has?
No,
or
because
does
he's
it
just
doesn't
throwing it
matter?
like a spear, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a spear attack.
What would that be? +6, right?
It's whatever yours is. Whatever your ranged attack would be. You
It's because I don't have any ranged.
don't have a spear to tell you what your ranged attack is? Crazy.
I have a javelin.
Yeah.
I had a javelin.
the
I'm pretty
same
sure I
thing.
tossed it.
I mean, I would.
Would it be
imagine
the same
you-
thing?
Well, the javelin would
Dex.
still be going for strength, so yeah.
Because the
Just say
javelin does go
+6.
for strength.
+6 is
So,
fine.
Yeah, because my dex is 2. +2. At disadvantage, let's go. There's no way I rolled 2 natural ones. It snaps in my fingers.
You grab it in your hand, you throw it, but you're still not used to being this size as you try and lean too far and fall into the water. And the boat immediately goes and like starts to rock back and forth now with the weight distribution. You still have 10 feet of movement, so you can move 1 square in the water.
Climb back. Oh,
Yeah.
don't stay.
Knowing that the boat is going forward, I'm gonna move forward.
Okay.
Hopefully, staying close to the boat.
Amazing. Kai, it is your turn from the crow's nest. At this point in time, you don't really have visual from this height of where they
I thought
are.
I climbed down.
Oh, you climbed halfway down, that's right.
Okay. So, do I have enough movement to climb all the way down? And
That would be all of your movement
That'd be all of my movement
to get to the bottom,
That's-
yes.
That's
Unless you just
fine.
want to jump 25 feet.
Ooh, okay. No, it'd be all of my movement to get to the bottom. That sucks. Okay.
Especially now that it's like rocking from the weight distribution.
That's like 2d6 fall damage.
Fuck it, we'll jump. Fuck it, we'll
Yeah.
jump. So what am I?
crazy.
Give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because of the rocking ship.
Oh, I actually rolled pretty good. Hell yeah. Okay, so with disadvantage, that's an 18.
Okay. What would have been 4 mighty damage, you take 2.
Whoa.
And you have 20 feet of movement.
Okay. Let me just put 2 points of damage. All right. And I have how much movement you
20. 2
said?
0.
20? Okay, cool. So, here's the...
Where- oh.
Okay, word. So, From there, I'll move right here on the angle,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll scorching ray. Actually, I will. Is blight a single target thing?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Okay, never mind then. I will. Yeah, I will. I'll just If I call lightning into the water, would that affect them?
It's one way to find out.
Enos is
Ooh.
also in the water.
Oh,
Do
Enos
it.
is
I
also in the
do
water.
it. I am not afraid.
I
Do
thought he
it.
climbed up.
No. He he tried to swim with the boat to try and keep up with it.
Do
Oh,
it. I'm not afraid. Do it.
Okay, cool. Because I kind of want to just see how these new spells will be. So yeah, I'll use Call Lightning.
Okay.
It's a dex save.
Perfect. And which one are you
And-
trying to hit? The priest or one of the little guys?
I'm trying to hit the priest, but I'm gonna upcast it. I'll do it at increases by 1d10 for each level above third. So yeah, fuck it, we ball. I'll cast it at. No, we'll cast it at third.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the priest.
I think I beat it with a 3, don't you worry.
Okay. So
As
no.
a lightning strike comes down.
Yeah, you see a black cloud kind of emanate, and just red lightning just slams into the priest in the water.
Yep, right next to the
Three.
boat.
Happily, it wasn't the boat though.
Say what you will.
What? I didn't know it was gonna damage the boat.
No, we don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Okay.
Hasn't been classified as a tragedy yet.
Oh, that's I rolled a 7 and 2 1s, so
Okay.
that is 8 points
Nice.
of lightning damage.
18 points of lightning damage. Cool.
Oh,
Because
sick.
when a creature
Okay.
is wet, they take double lightning damage, I believe.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Good
And
to know.
He is now in the
that
yellow.
ends my turn.
Okay, Eleonora, you are up. Up at the front of
Yeah,
the boat,
that's
that
cool.
is.
Do I canonically know if Enos can swim or not, or do I not know? I guess he would have already swam a little bit to keep up with the boat. I just yell, Enos, can you make it back up okay?
I'll be fine.
Terminator style, like thumbs, body
Yeah.
sinking, thumb up.
I guess I'll stay up. I'll just come closer to the edge of the boat. From here, would I be able to look over and
You'd have
get a
disadvantage on
pretty
the
good
shot.
shot?
Because
Where would I need to go to?
they're underwater. Because they're underwater,
They are
it
underwater
becomes a
now?
lot harder to hit them, yes.
Oh,
Ranged attack underwater gets funky.
oh, I didn't realize they were under the water now. I
Yeah,
thought
like
they'd been on the surface.
they were swimming down the last time they were seen, so they're they're probably like 10, 15 feet underwater.
What can I do?
You can still take pot shots. They're not hard to hit. By any
That's
means.
fair.
Like
Just don't roll
shooting
2 natural ones.
frog people in the ocean.
Like
Yeah,
shooting
I guess I'll
piranha
take-
men in the ocean.
I guess I'll just start trying to pick them off one by one.
Okay. So you're gonna
I
aim
only
at the one
have-
in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do it at disadvantage.
Yep.
Did the lightning hurt the rest of them or just the one?
Nope, just the one.
That's gonna be a nat 1 for the first shot.
You're leaning over and you feel yourself starting to fall. You can take your second shot.
That one is gonna be what's my longbow modifier? A 14 to hit.
That hits.
So
1d8 plus
And I-
dexterity.
That's gonna be an 11 points of damage.
Ah! That hurts them a lot. As you see a pool of blood start to spurt out from one of them.
Oh.
But you do, since you didn't fail the second shot, you do catch yourself and get back onto the boat.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
So I only used, I think, what? 10 feet of movement
Yeah,
to get
10
here?
feet of movement and your action so far.
If I got closer to where Enos would theoretically be coming up and was just there for when he tries to get back onto the boat, would I be able to help him with his roll to get back up?
Potentially.
Okay. And since I'm going down the steps, could I just jump down instead of having to
Well,
use
you'd be going
the
over the
movement?
step spaces, so you're fine.
Okay. So I would, I guess... Ooh, no,
You can
wrong
get
button.
right next to Alexandria.
Like here.
Yeah. Is it then your turn?
As my bonus action, I'm gonna drop the... the radiant consumption so I don't
Cool.
kill the people next to me.
Good job. The Archpriest's turn. He is going to go deeper underwater. And he's out of sight at the moment. Enos, you feel a sucking sensation as the water swells around you and pulls you underwater as he casts Control Water and pulls you underwater. And that's where we are going to end this week.
Ugh.
Damn.
With Enos being pulled underwater as the Koatoa came onto the ship confident as anything, lost confidence instantaneously, but took one with them. We will see what happens to Enos next week when we continue this Koatoa fight, because now they are in their home terrain. So thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next week for more boat shenanigans. Goodbye.
Bye.